So on this video we are going to take another attack which is related to WPA2, and this one it's not actually depending on a word list, because as we spoke on the previous video that using a word list it's a little bit challenging, especially if the password is a complex password. This one is using a tool called Reaver, and Reaver depend on a misconfiguration inside the router that is by default existing. So let's see how to use it. So I'm gonna close everything that we did so far, and we are going to use Reaver tools. And before using the Reaver, I just need to make sure that my settings is the same. So ifconfig, I need to make sure that the wireless adapter is connected and the monitor mode is on. And if it was not, I just want to remind you how to enable the monitor mode by typing airmon -ng start WLAN 0, and this will start the airmon. But since it's already on, so we can use it right away. So what we are going to do right now is, first we are going to use this command wash -i mon 0, and this will show us, it's something like arrow dump. Let's clear the screen first, so you're gonna see the output of that. So if we type, or if we paste this command, what it's gonna do, let me do it myself, wash -i mon 0. So it will monitor all the access points that exist, and from here I can see my access point, which is target. This is my access point, and what I can do later, then what we can do is that we can take this command and we can run it to, let me stop this one, Control C, and let me open another terminal. And definitely we need to adjust the SSID. So this is my SSID target, should be here, yes. So I'm gonna copy this one, edit, copy, and let me configure this command. So paste, and okay, let me clear. As you notice, sometimes since you are copying and paste, you may need to write down some of the hyphen and those sign. I don't know why. -mon 0, then -b, and then the SSID. I think we didn't write it. It was F8. Okay, and then -d. This is an interval duration of 30 seconds, then -s, and -N, and then -verbose. This is to show the output. And I forgot to tell you that this command will only work on the access point that has a WPS no. And as you noticed, when I type watch -i, it showed me that all access points that I found, all of them has this setting no, and it's taking an advantage of a misconfiguration inside the router, because the WPS, it's another way for authentication which requests a specific process. So by default it's off, which allow us to get advantage of that. So he will give you this message, and what you can do is just you can click on yes, and he's gonna start working on the target SSID. The only problem of using this way is that it's taking long time. Like in my previous case, it took me like about 49 hours. So you keep your machine running and eventually you definitely gonna get the key. But the advantage of using this way that it doesn't have any dependency. You don't need a word list, and you don't need any kind of brute forcing or stuff like that. So it's a more effective way. You only need to deal with time. So you keep your machine running for like 1 or 2 days, and eventually you get the key. So this is another way for getting the WPA version, WPA2, and as we agree, it's a tool related to Kali Linux. So most probably you will not find them in other Linux release. You can install them, but it's already built in Kali Linux, and you just need to keep it running for a while, and it will get you the password eventually. It may take like 28 hours, 24 hours, something like that. So this is the second way for getting the WPA password. Thank you.